Madam Chair, members of this committee, my name is Dennison Rivera, spelled D-E-N-N-I-S-O-N, Rivera, R-I-V-E-R-A. I am the Lewis and Clark Young Republicans chairman. I'm here today in support of the Senate Bill 315. This bill's purpose is purely on ensuring a baby born alive after a failed attempt at extinguishing its life receives the proper care afforded to any human being in a crisis and provides accountability. However, we have a number of opponents that will make claims that have nothing to do with this bill and present red herrings and strawman arguments to contradict this bill. For example, opponents will claim this bill is an effort to intimidate doctors with the threat of criminal liability for performing safe and legal abortions, and in rare instances where induced labor for medical reasons is applied. However, note, this bill mentions nothing about limiting or restricting the execution of abortion. Also, I appreciate the reply from Senator Ben Sass' spokesperson, who said this in response: inducing labor pre-viability wouldn't fit that definition, but if induction occurred to kill the unborn child and it resulted in a live birth, the legislation would mandate that the baby receive the same medical care that any child with similar gestational age and circumstances would receive if they were born in any other way. Opponents will argue that this is just another restriction on women's access to reproductive health care. But how? When this bill focuses on a human being being outside the womb with its own body and that is living and breathing. If it was born any other way, health practitioners are legally obliged to care for the baby to the best of their ability. These opposing arguments are simply moot. Please don't fall for these logical fallacies. It boils down to one fact, which is the definition of life. And we all can agree that a human being outside the womb, breathing, is alive. There's no question about that. So why the debate? Especially when the born-alive infants are a rare occurrence, because abortion procedures are efficient in murdering unborn children. So why not let this baby live? I'm aware this most likely will be a vote that's split between party lines. And that's really disappointing. For once, can we all just come together and forget the politics and do the right thing? I'm not going to try to tell you to look in your heart, try to appeal to your conscience. I'm not interested in the emotional reaction. This bill should have all your support by the simple fact that a human being was born and is alive despite almost being massacred, and deserves your support as any Montanan should. Because a born-alive baby left to die without proper care after surviving in Montana is a Montanan left to die. And that's a fact. And leaving any Montana left to die is treacherous, dishonorable, and against our Montanan values and culture. I urge you to vote yes on SB 315 because it's the right thing to do. It's common sense. Thank you for allowing me to share my testimony for you today.